when we desire a sense of calm and seek bliss in a new world. A detour from routine to road is all we need. And sometimes, we don't have to go too far for it. On our pursuit for happiness, we meandered into the mystical Himalayan kingdom, the land of the Thunder Dragon, home to the legendary Tiger's Nest Monastery. Nestled in the green Himalayas, seemingly out of touch, we endeavored to push our limits and find ourselves in the art of getting lost with Mahindra Adventure in authentic Bhutan. After touching the sky at Everest Base Camp, Mahindra Adventures, with its Mahindra Scorpios, Thars, XUVs and the all-new Marazzo, entered the lush green mountains of Bhutan. Starting from Chalsa in West Bengal, we'll cross the border at Phuntsholing to reach the capital of Bhutan, Thimphu. Next pit stop was the beautiful town of Punakha, and finally to the city of Tiger's Nest, Paro. From there, we would head back to Chalsa, coming to the end of our escapade.
Bhutan is a land of happiness. What we're trying to showcase here is the stark contrast from India and Bhutan, and they're just our neighbors. Get into Bhutan, you'll see as you drive through the gates and how different our country is and their country is.
Well, what I'm hoping to get from Bhutan and this trip are two things. One is the feeling of an adventure as a way of relaxing, as a way of entertainment. And second thing is I would like to experience Bhutan's culture, which I've heard a lot about it.
Misty mountains wrapped in dense green transported us to cooler climbs through multiple switchbacks. Excitement loomed as we glided into Thimphu, the capital of the last standing Buddhist kingdom in the world. Thimphu was a quaint paradise, an intricate city surrounded by mighty mountains, and our thirst for tranquility landed us at the hallmark of this city, the Buddha Do Denma. A stairway to heaven led us to a mesmerizing view of the valley and the soothing sight of Lord Buddha, creating a strange yet captivating harmony of man-made and natural wonders. The Buddha Do Denma statue stands tall atop a gilded meditation hall in Thimphu at 169 feet. Within the bronze chest of this statue are 1,25,000 miniature Buddhas between 8 and 12 inches tall. Yogi Sonam Sangpo envisioned that such a Buddhist statue would be built in the region to bestow blessings, peace and happiness to the whole world.
And we've started our day with a beautiful drive up, and we are here at this amazing Buddha. It was quite a climb up, close to 200 stairs, but I think well worth the effort. We're a little tired, but I think just taking a look at this beautiful statue behind us just makes it all worth it.
The idea of getting together, be together over here, taking pictures together, that's like fun, you know.
This serene yet strenuous experience worked up quite an appetite, preparing us for a sumptuous, authentic Bhutanese meal, especially the signature dish Emma Dachi, literally translating to chili and cheese.
Adi, this is something that you will love. It's bloody hot and spicy, but it's damn good. Take off. Yeah.
This is something I've never had.
A truer taste of Bhutan lay beyond its food. As the night closed in, rhythmic and enchanting dance performances animated the rich traditions of this country. The dresses and masks Cham performers wear represents various deities, demons, as well as animals. Cham dance was first introduced by Guru Padma Sambhava in the 8th century. The first Cham dance was performed at the Samye Monastery, a Tantric Buddhist monastery in Tibet, by Guru Padma Sambhava, who was invited to banish evil spirits. He drew lines on the ground to invoke Tantric power, which could not be crossed by spirits. A number of legends have grown around Padma Sambhava's life and deeds, and he's widely venerated as a second Buddha. More legends of the second Buddha awaited us at Tiger's Nest, as we ended our first day soaking in the rich culture of the mystical land of Bhutan. With only 2 days to go for the mammoth Tiger's Nest trek, our closest encounter with a similar altitude and weather came at our next pit stop. One of the highest points in the journey, called Tochula Pass, came on route Thimphu to Punakha. At about 10,000 feet, a mountain pass that is usually covered in snow in winters, even otherwise made for a spectacular sight with panoramic views of the Himalayas. But what makes it a mandatory pit stop are the 108 memorial stupas commissioned post-war by the eldest Queen Mother, Ashi Dorji Wangmo Wangchuk, where we paid homage to the fallen Bhutanese soldiers.
So basically, it's a war memorial built in 2004. 2003 was an incursion by the extremists, the Bodos and the Ulfas from Assam into this. And it seems the king of Bhutan led the army as the commander-in-chief and pushed them back. And the stupas are built basically with relics of artifacts, jewelry, food, something like maybe the pyramids.
We believe that if you can build one stupa in this life, then in next life you will be get enlightened.
The drive so far has been very comfortable, and now we are looking forward to Punakha. And yes, I can't forget the views because the view has been amazing.
And it only got better as we descended from Dochula towards the riverside town, driving past golden pastures en route.
The day ended with the convoy reaching Punakha, welcomed by old-school architecture and a burbling river. Another day of adventure awaited us. The tarmac-free stretch cranked up our excitement as we drove towards the city's most bizarre yet fascinating landmark, the fertility temple, Chimilakham. Built in 1499, the temple site was blessed by the maverick saint Drukpa Kunli, also known as the Divine Madman. Drukpa Kunli used the flaming thunderbolt of wisdom, which they say was a phallus, to defeat the demon at Dochula. Since then, phallus became a sign of protection, prosperity, and good luck.
Before, there was a demon on that Dochula pass, and that demon, she wanted to eat the divine madman, but he have some supernatural powers. She couldn't kill him. And after that, he tried to subjugate the demon. And she ran from there, transforming to the dog. And she subjugated that demon under this stupa. So that's why you can see this stupa as black.
An escape from cacophony is incomplete without a meditative rendezvous with nature. We arrived at an idyllic woody picnic spot by the river, tapping into the energy of each other and, of course, the gushing waters.
If I see through photographer's eye, I see blue waters, green mountains, blue skies, and there are white pebbles, white stones. For composing things, it becomes very easy for us. I think it's a photographer's paradise. I've never been here before, and I had heard that Bhutan is the happiest place in the world, and I think I believe it now. Now we are heading to Paro and excited for the tiger's nest. I hope that hike doesn't kill me.
Punakha was full of surprises. We were now at the resplendent Punakha Zong. This Zong was the second to be built in Bhutan, and it served as the capital and seat of the government until the mid-1950s. All of Bhutan's kings have been crowned here. Guru Padmasambhava foretold the construction of Punakha Zong, predicting that a person named Namgyal will arrive at a point where the confluence of Mochu and Phochu rivers will form an elephant's head. When Namgyal visited Punakha, he found the legend to be true, and thus was built the Zong. Built for both spiritual and military purposes, this architectural marvel boasts of colorful depictions of various forms of Lord Buddha and artistic interpretations of his teachings. Ornamental wood carvings, tall white walls, and a serene surrounding make the perfect setting for an ancient monastery housed within.
The happiness quotient is at about 9 out of 10 already, and it's been rapidly increasing. So every place I'm visiting is just getting better and better.
With every mile crossed this far, we'd felt lighter and more rejuvenated, helping us to gear up for the trek at Tiger's Nest. Set to cover a distance of 126 kilometers, we were to take the same route back, passing Dochula and Thimphu to reach the tourist favorite city of Paro. The day was finally here, one that covered an arduous hike to witness the world-renowned Tiger's Nest Monastery.
This was a very highly anticipated visit by most of us, and people have heard so much about it. We know it's a difficult trek, but I don't think anyone knew what they were in for.
I've never gone trekking in my life, and if you actually see up there, even if I go up, I have no idea how I'm supposed to come down. So which is what it's scary, but yes, I'm looking forward to it. It's freezing cold and it's gonna be good.
All pilgrim points are very arduous on your body, and the reason they do it is because I think after the first few whatever kilometers before you get tired, your mind gets focused only on one thing, and that's to reach the top.
The steep ascent, rocky pathways, and the altitude left us gasping for breath. The most anticipated day had been far more challenging than we imagined, but our determination soared with every step.
It's pretty close to the end, but feels good. Actually, it feels pretty nice. I didn't realize that the body can be pushed to its limit, but I'm fucked.
The guide has been telling us that about 2 more hours to go, but it looks the difficult part is over. I definitely want to climb up there, and I think I will.
It was a very tough trek, maybe, because the distance was almost 5 to 6 kilometers uphill, and I had not done anything like that before. So being a first time trekker, I was also a little nervous if I'll be able to make it or not, but people kept on encouraging me to move on.
A rigorous 3 hours ascent later, we finally reached the top.
This has actually been a part of my bucket list, and finally there'll be a tick on it.
There's so much more to life than just thinking that you can't do it. So, feeling top of the world. I did it.
It's an achievement. I think most of us are feeling extremely proud that we made it, and now we're just gonna go celebrate.
In an accomplishment like this lies the essence of happiness. We met as strangers, but on this journey found a family. It doesn't matter who we are, where we come from. All that matters is that we are experiencing the new together, in the moment, soaked in happiness. And there is only one place where you can experience all of this together: Bhutan.
When you travel in a group and with an unknown set of people, it just makes you understand the kind of person you are, which you didn't know. It just opens your horizons.
They say all good things come to an end, and I've always hated that phrase. Why should good things come to an end? This has been a very amazing experience for me, very exhilarating. I have so many memories with so many people, which I'm going to take back with me. To be very honest, I had not expected this, and I don't know, I might cry.
Bhutan teaches much to all travelers. That in culture lies soul, that from roots comes rejuvenation, and that the art of getting lost stems from the art of letting go. A one-of-a-kind adventure in the mystical land of happiness came to an end, and another chilling expedition awaits in the icy cold Spiti Valley.